Alright, we are returned. Let's talk to Alphino and get back to Mhigo. We're gonna get a ring. May actually be an upgrade. Well, not for me actually. Although, 279 would be an upgrade over one of our rings. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we do not speak of that unpleasantness again. But in spite of all that and more, we return for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Mhigo. Yeah, well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it'd be best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. I see I am not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Edelnard Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Gyr Abania? Aye, the Alliance still holds the wall, despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have been taking it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results, I'm sorry to say. It was a complication arising from one such venture that moved me to seek you out. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Gyr Abania was taken prisoner. Gyr? Do they know where she's being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Gyr Abania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Gyr taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castrum Velodyna. Pray excuse us, Admiral, Lady Ugiri. Well, that kind of sucks. Gyr hasn't had much, time in the sun, and when she is in it, she gets captured. Unlockers. Alright, let's go to Castrum Velodyna. I blame PMN for this. There you are. Have you heard the news? In broad strokes from Admiral Blofuswin. What happened? Gyr and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting a Shnola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial foes. Arenvald and his friend fought valiantly, but in the chaos... I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Ishtal and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the Skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not strong in the Echo, as strong in the Echo as Miro is, of course. Half the time it's enough to knock me on my arse. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you walked in for those memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world. Education, training, citizenship. All that and more. But she sold her soul. A traitor to her people, a pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order. Told her to return with Gyr Abania. Alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but they've yet to intercept any transmission making reference to Gyr or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Gyr back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past the enemy lines and see what information I can cover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and your allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted, and I will find her. Very well. I wish we could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kempt is on his way to the Castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Alden. If you hurry, you can find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Mhigo and I are going to go see Conrad, like he suggested. You all wait here. I actually don't think I can fly in this zone yet. I cannot. What am I missing? Probably just a quest, eh? Yeah, we're missing 3 quests and 2 actual, ether currents. That's fine. I can fly in the Ruby Sea, Yangsha, and the Item Step, though. So, there's that. Alright, where is this fuck? He's down here. Last time we were in this zone, guys, we were much weaker. We were just a fresh 60. Actually, I think I might have been 62 when I stepped in this zone, which I did on purpose. Just to make sure I don't get overtaken by the MSQ, which ended up not being a problem anyway. I somehow ran past it. Hey there, Conrad. Mhigo. Hanging out near this Leshy. Well, well. Isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise, Mhigo. I'm sure you've heard about Kryl by now. That's why we're here. I'm not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. Aye, I've no doubt you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass. And that's good news for Kryl. I'd like to think so. But enough about me. How's everything with you in the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Arnvald's been a godsend. Him and Mhigo and all the other youngbloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camp Gyr Abania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we've still far to go. But we'll fight for every ilm, and sooner or later, we'll get to Mhigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to Castrum Orions. There's no point in telling me everything when you will only have to say it again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right, I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Alright, I assume we're gonna go up here and speak with Pippin and find out what we gotta do next. Look at this person. They're fighting. We got their chocobo out. Alright. Hey there, Pippin. You've spoken with Thancred then? Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you're ready to address Father and the others, let's be about it. You are already, yes? Then I pray you inform Father. And we can get a ring of casting or healing. We'll take the casting one, I guess. Browger's Beacon. There you are. And there is Commander Kemp. I see. I know you were eager to speak of your next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. Hector, how do you feel about Doma and its liberation?
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Mhigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamegan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castrum Velodyna. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rhalgr's Beacon. For as Rhalgr once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castrum Velodyna, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to cede to the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them in backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Alright, Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as the East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of the garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge and the remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperial smells the rat and returns before we've taken the place? I don't need you to take Velodyna, Commander Kemp. All I need is you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye. We convince them Velodyna is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements, and watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust is settled, then we regroup at the Castellum. What say you? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Nero, Lise, and are involved. I ask you to accompany Commander Kemp. LSA and I will remain with the Flame General. We will return to Rhalgr's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Okay, guys, Rhalgr's Reach has been repaired. Ish. I mean, people are the area is still fucked up and like, you know, craggy, rocky and whatnot, but there is a huge difference here than there was earlier in the game. Also, I think, nope, these NPCs are still not here, so I still can't buy the gear from them. Huh. Well, maybe after I talk to this dude, or maybe after Cat. I don't know when it comes available. But there's some gear that we can buy for tombstones eventually. That we should buy for tombstones, but it'll take some time for us to get access to them. Thank you, Vector. Happy Canada Day, everyone! In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Velodyna is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides. But there's no need for all that. Right, Mhigo? Not so long as my griffin and I, and a satchel of glamour prisms, no. Arnvald, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Lise, I want you to look in on the squadrons. Make sure they've got everything they need. Everybody clear? Aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castrum when ready. Or Castellum Corvi when ready. That will be all. Miro, stay with me a moment if you would. There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each one has lost people, and I can tell it that it weighs on their hearts. There have been a lot of new faces here since you were last here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in the barber. Another's an older fellow who likes to pass the time on the shore of the Starfall. The last is a fiery lad from little Mhigo, whom I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you're finished. Why do I have to see these people? No, really, why do I have to go see these people? Vector, do you consider yourself a bookish sort? Wait, I know you! Private Prentice of the Maelstrom! It's an honor to meet you! I was living hand to mouth in Uldar, but recently enlisted in the Flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join the fight for my homeland's liberation. Ah, but this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Private. We'll give those Imperial Horse Sons what for. I'm not happy about him calling me Private. Yay, dragon! Swarthy Resistance Fighter. Swarthy. I say, if it isn't the lads who helped me find the ward I misplaced. Ah, but there I go, again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea who'd taken time out of her busy day to help me. Well, what's done is done, but know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in the coming battle, and the next and the next. Mayhap the will to serve to repay the favor. Fare you well. Alright. He's either up here or down there. I think he's down here. Hot-blooded youth. Miro, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. Saved my life in little Mhigo, you did. Wilward and the rest of us got it into our heads that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Rauger like the Amals just summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilward? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right. And maybe that's the best folks can, like us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in any hurry, mind. Well, that was grim. Was grim indeed. You've had a word with the men, I imagine, then? As I'm sure you noticed, they have another thing in common aside from tragedy. You have touched each of their lives in one way or another, but that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. A man who's lived in Gyr Abania his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years, a man who fled Mhigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the Resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse, and while there is good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. It'd take a special sort to lead such men to Mhigo, don't you think? Good thing they've got you. Someone like Lise, you mean? Leader of Resistance, eh? Don't I have enough titles already? Let's go with someone like Lise, you mean? I see we're of one mind. She'll have to make the decision of herself for herself, of course. You've traveled with her, been by her side, when she's had to make hard choices. You've seen her at her worst and her best. If you think she's got it in her, then she does. Look after her, Mhigo. She's our future and my hope. I trust I needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me? Good girl. Right then, we'd best head to Castrum Velodyna, or Castrum Velodyna, or what remains of it rather. Castrum Velodyna is where I met Vector. Alright, where the fuck is this? It makes me faster to teleport over here first and then run down there. I don't know if it's faster to, it's probably faster to go up and around, I think. I don't know if there's anything to block me, but we'll find out. The fringes can be a bit of annoying to traverse, so not as bad as the Duranian Forelings, mind you, but here goes. So, we'll cross this bridge when we come to it. Alright, we've come to it. We've crossed it. That was anticlimactic, I know. Yeah, the falls is kind of why I'm not 100% certain if this is the best route to take to get to where we gotta go, but we'll take it nonetheless and see. I don't know why my character just stopped midair there. Look at that giant fucking tarantula hawk over there. Is that a hunt? That is. That's Earl. The bright side is Earl will still kill me if I try to fight it, but it won't obliterate me like the one that was hanging out outside the Susano fight area. Look at this gigantic hole. Can we actually go down here? Oh, we could. Interesting. I forgot all about Castrum Velodyna. Oh, look at that. We got a new quest here to do, guys. A new battle mission. Well, we'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold on to her until Mhigo sees the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now. That's gonna limit me to level 69 so I can't use foul in here. Nice.
It's begun then.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Mhigo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Mhigo, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
Well, they waste no time in getting us back in the fight, I guess. Let's see if I can remember how to play Black Mage. Head for Castrum Velodyna. Quickly now! We've got to reach Velodyna before General Alden and his men are overwhelmed. Scouts ahead! If they see us, they'll warn the others. Not if we kill them first! Oh, they saw us.
Here it comes!
Oh shit. Fuck off. You just happened to cast at me when I needed to reset my buff. You sack of shit. What a sack of shit. Hey Jeremy, welcome. That's the last of them. Let's keep moving. We're retaking Castrum Velodyna, which is this big bridge here that the Empire control on the Sun of Centuries. General Alden must have his hands full. Now let's seize the bridge and be done with it. I hope Nago's alright. We will not fail. This is it, lads. Weapons. They've left a token force behind. Nothing we can't handle. Oh, they got missiles. Hang on.
Take this!
2, 3. I'm just gonna get by that. What's up, dude? There's other people here to aim at. They always pick me, every time. Two, 3. That's the last of the cannons. It should be safe now for Nargo. I might die before I can get this cast out. There you go. They want to fuck on me. They do. Doing these things is annoying as a black mage because everything tries to target me. It feels like. Think you're clever with all your little tricks? Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Fuck you, Fordola. You can't beat me. Defeat Fordola Rem Lupus. Yeah, join Jeremy for a boss fight. Hey, Fordola. The bridge belongs to the Empire. I'm not about to give it up. Oh shit, she's using Gaius' attack. Plan B. Innocence is actually Gaius' attack as well. This is my bridge! You're not taking it from me! I don't think she knows who she's fighting. Rude. If I run back into that, I have between me lines.
Meet my new friend! I'll cut you to pieces!
Alright. She was wrecked. Nago made it! We've only got to hold on a little longer. You guys bought the Kraken.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
The bridge is ours! Al Mhigo! Al Mhigo! Al Mhigo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Velodyna is fallen? Impossible!
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander. The 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. Skulls with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Jeremy said, so there's one thing with the Fire Sky 6 switches that 14 did. Everyone keeps talking about how the majority of Imperial forces are conquered people who might are being forced to fight, but every time you fight, not always, no. Sometimes they are only, actually many of them we don't even get to hear what they say before they die. They just fight because they have no other choice. The ones we do hear from are obviously the ones who are die-hard Imperials, because they're going to be the ones that talk. But we do run into some who are like, I don't want to fucking be here, but I gotta be. It's a shame Fordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're gonna take it back, all of it, one ilm at a time if we have to. There we go. Let's get this ring, this Azurite ring of casting. It'd be nice to hear more from them, I do agree, but it does happen. Okay. Give me a sec here, guys. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We got more FF14 for you.